What is up? It's your boy Arturo here with another daily video on the road from 10 million to 50 million. And I'm just documenting the process and sharing the journey and lessons. And today I was watching a short of Alex Hormozi, and he was talking about asking a billionaire, one of his friends, like how much they're actually using of AI in his business every single day. And the billionaire laughed. And I thought that was interesting because he said they're hardly using it. And the other thing that Alex Hormozi said was his team uses it to automate tasks, but all his ads, all his scripts, everything, he still writes all of those things. And one of the premises that Alex Hormozi made was that AI has given guys more time, but they're now using their free time to automate and Claude code things that absolutely don't even matter in the fucking business. And that gave me the aha, which is like, yeah, there's still orders of magnitude of constraints that you have in the business, and you need to work backwards from them. So, for example, if you're running a VSL funnel and you're running ads and you got a 2x ROAS on cash collected, and it's starting to dip, and now you're back at like 1.6, 1.2, and you need to figure out what's going on with your VSL, right? Like, you don't start changing the ads, you don't start turning things on and off, you don't start swapping out the VSL, you don't start adding friction to the calendar, you don't start moving the calendar in front of the survey in front of the calendar. What you want to do is you want to look at the metrics. And you want to work your way backwards from the cost per acquisition to and then you want to look at the closing percentage. And then from there, offers made on the calls. Then you want to look at your cost per booked call, cost per show, your show up rate. You want to look at how many calls are getting booked. Then you want to look at your VSL conversion rate. And then before that, right, you want to look at your cost per lead. Then you want to look at your landing page conversion rate, your cost per click, and your CPM. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there's constraints in the business that you got to work your way backwards from. You don't just start moving things or trying to automate the process. And the point that I'm making is, you have to work on things that actually move the needle in the business. And so if you don't have a full calendar and there's white space on your calendar, then you don't need to be Claude coding. You need to be creating content that turns into conversations, right? That then turns into sales calls. And I think that guys are Claude coding and automating things that don't even matter. More importantly, if AI didn't exist, they wouldn't even be doing those tasks in the first place because they're so insignificant, and they could automate those. They could eliminate those things, or they could delegate them. And the orders of magnitude is the one thing that's keeping guys broke because they're not doing the work. Man, these online businesses are very, very simple. You need lead gen, you need sales, you need to have a conversion mechanism with a phenomenal offer, and then you need fulfillment to retain your customers. And if you can do those four things, you can scale your business to 100K per month with a VA doing all the operations, your ops manager, and an appointment setter, and you taking calls. And then after that, maybe adding a CSM where the only thing you're doing is you're just taking sales calls all day long. And AI is not going to replace sales calls, right? And I'm just thinking, like, guys are working on the wrong thing, and that's what's keeping you broke. Because as soon as somebody starts talking about AI and Claude coded, I skip right past them. As soon as somebody tries to sell me something, and I'm an easy buy. I don't need a VSL. All I need is one good reel. Hop in the DM, send me the offer doc, I'll buy it. But the moment that you start talking about Claude coding and vibe coding, I'm out, because I know that you're not making money, because the rich people aren't doing that. Why would I do that? Why would I spend all my time creating a custom content calendar when I could use Notion? Why would I spend all my time trying to create this project management system when I got Asana, I got Trello that I can use for free, right? Or I can use the Go Have a Level workflow thing. And you automating that thing isn't getting your client faster results. It isn't making their content better. It isn't making them money, and the damn show ain't making you money. And so you guys got to make sure that you're working on the right things. And AI is just another shiny object that has made everything look like a task and look like a gold mine. But the truth is, AI isn't really making people money.